Hello, friends. Hello, family. It's Mrs. Davis. Thanks for joining me here today in the Happy Place to Grow. And even though it's summer vacay, I know that families want to keep the learning growing and going. But it's hard when it's summer because you're just in this new routine. You don't want to feel like you're under a schedule or you have a big to-do list. There's no lunch to pack. There's no packing the book bags. So you enjoy a little bit of a break. However, we all know that our month and a half to 2 months off in the summer can create a gap in learning. If you're not practicing and you're not working on skills, they call it the summer slide. You can kind of go back and lose some of those skills. And I know as parents, we want to keep that learning going. So I was on vacation and I was in a bookstore. Fancy that, a teacher in a bookstore. And I saw this activity book and it said, Bridge the Summer Gap, summer bridge activities. And I thought, that's a great idea to share with parents. So I thought that I would bring you some quick tips on how you, as families, can join together and keep the learning going. But it doesn't have to be super schooly. So here are a few quick tips that you can incorporate in your everyday and still enjoy summer vacay. Number 1, relax and schedule. Establish a summer routine. Be flexible, but yet predictable. So bedtime may change a bit because you're not having to get up for school, but you should still create a bedtime routine. Same time for bed. Make a decision as a family. What time are your children going to bed? Keep that routine going. We brush our teeth, we wash our face, we have a story. Keep a regular bedtime, but of course it can be a bit flexible in the summer. Number 2, I know there's going to be a lot of time for activity. So I said, keep it like this: fun, learning, or normal, and then fun. You want to sandwich in the normal everyday life. I know it's just so tempting to want to we're on summer vacation. The kids have to always be going, doing. They have to see friends. However, normal is good because in the normal everyday routines and activities, kids have to create their own sense of, they have to problem solve. What am I going to do? So just be balanced in the activities. Don't feel like you always have to fill it with, we're going to go to camp, we're going to go to the water park, we're going to go to the library, we're going to, just having to fill it with all kinds of activities. Just balance. Normal is all right. Number 3, sign up for free activities. There's lots of free activities. You can go to the library, there's story times. Just, check your city's websites and maybe you can find out from friends or other people that you know what's going on in the area. You might even want to sign up for some summer camps. And I know in my area, they have lots of VBSs. Churches are doing activities. Some are free. Maybe some you have to pay a small fee. And also in our area, I know they do a free breakfast and lunch at different sites in the area. And I have taken my grandson to those. So check out the free things. Include in your daily schedule creative activities, physical activities, art, puzzles, cooking, science. This is a great time to let those creative juices flow, but also don't forget to get out. Sometimes in the summer it's hot, you want to be lazy, but every day, get up, walk, bike ride. Don't forget the physical, and don't forget to let them use their brains and be creative. Number 5, include family time. You want to make sure that you spend time together. When some parents are working in the summer and kids might be home with grandparents, or they might have to go to summer daycare. When you get back together in the evenings, you might want to go for an evening walk, eat together, read, explore, and let your kids help you plan some activities that you'll do together. Let them be involved. Don't forget to make healthy eating choices. Explore summer vegetables. Maybe go to the farmer's market in your area. Check out some garden foods that kids don't normally eat. And if you're traveling, try new local foods in the area. This might be adventurous for sure, because you know how kids are reluctant, but you try new foods and they will too. Yeah, I tell you, summer can be just such an amazing adventure, and it doesn't have to get long and boring, because you can create some great and exciting and normal routines. Number 6, don't forget to be social. And I'm not talking about social media. Get off those devices for a while. Let your social time be in person. Yeah. Meet up with friends, schedule those play dates, and maybe find out if a friend can go to the park in the evening, or kids can ride bikes together in the neighborhood. Try to meet new friends. I know when my grandson goes to the park and he plays on the equipment, he is kind of shy. So I've told him, if you're playing with a new friend, just introduce you. Say hello. My name is Davis. What's yours? As you play together. He's kind of shy. So we've talked about just introducing yourself to new friends that you meet in places you're playing. Meet new friends as you travel. As if you go to new places and you go into local restaurants, or you go to local places that you're touring. It may be a museum. It may be a park, an amusement park. And there's local people there. Introduce yourself and say hello and ask about the area. That's always nice. Say hello to people you pass. I know this in my neighborhood. If people are out for the day, they're walking, they're biking, I try to look at them and just say, hello, how are you? And it just opens up a good dialogue. So as you and your children are out walking, or you're at a store, it's always nice just to say hello. And if you can, and you see some elderly people around, older folks, I know when I go to Walmart, there's lots of older people in the daytime, and they love to have conversations. They love to say hello, and they might be a little lonely, so that hello might feel really special. Well, I know that you're going to have a wonderful and safe summer. That's something we didn't talk about. Don't forget safety, sunscreen, bug spray, water safety. I know as parents, you'll do your very best to make this summer fun, safe, and you're going to keep the learning going. Now join me for my next video. We're going to bridge the gap. We're going to talk about things you can do every day, normal routines, kind of sneaky ways to keep learning growing in the summer without your kids even being aware that they're learning. All right, so join me, because it's summertime and we've got to keep the learning going. All right, until our next time together, as always, have fun and get out there and enjoy the sunshine. I'll see you real soon.